The Golden State Warriors are going for the sweep as we look to win games 3 and 4 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs here in season number 4. We won both games on the road to start this series against OKC. About as good of a start as we could have asked for, although neither of those games were easy at all. But I think the biggest thing is how well we played over the final 5 minutes of both games 1 and 2. OKC at times was in control of both games, but we battled back and we were the dominant team down the stretch. Our youth and our depth gave us the energy to be able to outlast OKC in both of these games. In game 1, 29 points for Roman Loggins-Burrell, shot the ball well, 21 for Kuminga, 19 for Salis, 13 and 17 for Jabari Springer, while Evan Mobley had 12, and 4 blocks. We outscored OKC 34-17 in the fourth quarter, and that was with a stretch lasting over 3 minutes where we did not score the basketball. 3.5 minutes left in the game, we were down, and we ended up winning by 13 because our defense was unstoppable down the stretch. We allowed just 2 points over the last 4 minutes, while our offense caught fire down the stretch. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gave us all he had. 46 points, 22 for J-Dub, but nobody else was good offensively. 7, 18, and 6 blocks for Chet Holmgren. He was excellent defensively. It was hard to score on him inside, but he really struggled offensively. As for the second game, kind of a similar story. OKC had the lead at times in the fourth, but we made plays when we needed to. 36 off the bench for Salis. Nobody else had more than 14 points. It was kind of the Salis show, and then everybody else just was a role player. I will say I thought Kajai Stokes played a really good game, especially defensively. 2 for 2 from deep, and keep in mind he's doing this hobbling around with the hip injury. Shai had 33, 7 and 6. Trinidad had 21. 13 and 19 for Chet Holmgren. But Jalen Williams, who played well in the first game, went 0 for 9 from the field. Got to shout out Jonathan Kuminga and Jabari Springer. Along with Leonard Miller, all three of those guys had a hand in guarding him throughout the game. Salis averaging nearly 28 through the first 2 playoff games up to this point. It's impressive enough to be up 2-0 in a playoff series against a team who's pretty evenly matched. But it's especially impressive to have done it on the road. We return home. We've got all the momentum. The fan base is going to be fired up. No need to change anything. We're rocking with the same starting 5. We're rocking with the same bench unit. The minutes will be allocated largely based on performance. Antoine Salis practically led the team in minutes in Game 2, even though he didn't start because, well, the guy put up nearly 40. He was the best player on the floor, arguably. And what, we're going to take him out of the game? No, of course not. I think the biggest positive I can say about those first 2 games, again, is how well we played down the stretch. This is the same team who last year was up by 15 points with 5 minutes to go in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals and lost. We are learning from our mistakes. As Evan Mobley wins the tip, we're underway. Game 3 in San Francisco. Holmgren and Mobley, both of them have been excellent defensively. Oh my goodness, Springer with the denial on J-Dub. On the other end, layup is good. Jabari Springer with the denial on the 3 ball by Jalen Williams. What a start defensively. Shai gets it to Avdia with a feed for Jalen Williams, who did not make a field goal in Game 2. He made a handful of 3 throws, but went 0 for 9 from the field. Loggins-Burrell slams it over Chet Holmgren. A poster slam. Some highlight plays early for the Warriors. Avdia over to Holmgren on the drive. Layup is good. Mobley a little bit too slow to react there. We're tied at 4. Springer looks to post up, hoping we can get someone open on the perimeter, and it's Roman Loggins-Burrell, who's got 5 of our first 7. 7-5. Here's Loggins-Burrell out to Stokes. Pump fake. Drives in. Swings it for Mobley. Out to Kuminga with 8 on the shot clock. Kuminga drives right. Layup. Up and in. Jonathan Kuminga essentially paused midair to make sure he didn't get blocked there by Holmgren, as Avdia is no good. Another strong defensive start for the Warriors. Stokes nearly loses it, but recovers. tries to drive, he's doubled. Springer drills the three. A fast start for the Warriors. They lead at 12-5 for an OKC team who needs some signs of life after losing the first two games. This is not what they would have hoped for, but there's something. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three to bounce in. Ball is tipped by Shai. Stokes gets it back. Looks to drive right. Stokes up and in with the acrobatic layup. You can tell he's in some pain, but he continues to be a tough cookie for us. 14-8. Jalen Williams around the screen for three, and it's good. Nice screen by Holmgren. Springer tries to contest quickly, but just misses. 14-11. Kuminga out to Stokes. His three is good. It rattles in. We're trying to get traffic inside, essentially, force the double on the ball handler, get guys open on the perimeter, and the strategy seems to be working so far. Mobley has it on the drive. Evan Mobley up and in for the layup. His first points of the game. Our offense is playing well through the first 5 minutes as that one rattles out for Chet Holmgren. Here comes Golden State. Loggins-Burrell in transition. He swings it out to Kuminga, and that one is good. Loggins-Burrell, as I said, we wanted to drive him inside, force the help defense, and get someone open on the perimeter as he tries to draw the charge and cannot. Topic on the drive makes the layup, counted and a foul, and one for Nikola Topic. 23-14 around the screen. Geronimo Trinidad. It was a 12-point lead, and it has quickly been cut at half to 6. The bench unit giving OKC some life. Shai with the feed for Jalen Williams. That was a nice fake on the shot. Goes in for the pass. Now we're quickly within 4. Salis, step back. That one is no good. Mobley, the rebound, and the putback. Good play there by Evan Mobley off the miss by Salis, who had 36 in the Game 2 win on the drive. That one is good, and one. Shai got baited on the initial fake by Salis and was trailing the rest of the way. Had to send some contact to try to get the stop, and it didn't work. Jalen Williams hits the three. He's been far better today than he was in Game 2, looking a lot more like himself from Game 1 and our second-round series last year. Mobley has it on the drive, gets it to Leonard Miller. Top of the key jumper is off the mark. Here comes OKC. They can make it a one-score game here. Considering their struggles for much of this first quarter, that would be a success, but Mobley is there with the denial. Kuminga looks to bring it up. He has it stripped away and stolen, though, by Isaiah Joe. He's got Trinidad. Spin move all the way off the mark. Leonard Miller with the contest. Trinidad had Topic open in the corner. Miller on the other end behind the back. Layup is good. Nice play there by Leonard Miller. The best offense, good defense. He's the one who had the stop. As Topic swings it in the corner. And OKC's taking a page out of our book. We have to send help inside. And Isaiah Joe, maybe the best catch-and-shoot guy in the league, is left wide open. Salis showing off the style. 5-point game now, 32-27. Shot and game clock pretty much even. Trinidad with Jacoby Walter on the drive. He's doubled. Someone's got to be open. He's going to try to take it himself and is no good. Kuminga with the rebound. Warriors will get the last shot. Kuminga with 3 seconds. Out to Salis. Pump fake. Sidestep at the buzzer. It rattles out. 32-27 through 1. I feel like we could be up by more. We were up by as many as a dozen. Credit to OKC for bringing it within 5, but we certainly have been the better team throughout this game so far as Salis gets the moving mid-ranger to fall. He's starting to heat up a little bit. 34-28. Mobley looks to bring it himself. Evan Mobley with the jam. Little too big action with him and Springer. I don't want to keep them in the game together too long because both of them need to be energized, given that one of them is going to be on the floor at all times. Trinidad around the screen, hits the three. Geronimo Trinidad brings the lead within 5. Stokes swings it for Walter. Kuminga back to Walter with only 4 on the clock. Walter to Stokes, throws it up at the buzzer. It's good. Kajai Stokes for 3. He thought about doing the weapons celebration, but did not as Loggins-Burrell tries to save it, cannot. OKC holds on. Topic, Trinidad, hits another 3. Geronimo Trinidad makes it a 5-point game. OKC continuing to keep it close. Trinidad now looks to drive it. His layup is good. Basically throws it up and in. That was good defense by Stokes, but better offense. Jabari Springer is blocked. What a play. Chet Holmgren flex on him. Springer in hindsight should have gone for the dunk rather than try to go for the fake and the layup. Off the inbound, D'Angelo Russell misses the three, but Loggins-Burl has the offensive rebound and the reverse jam. Nifty play by the youngster. 41-36, Mobley and Holmgren beyond the three-point line. Mobley takes it himself to the cup. Evan Mobley with the jam as it is 43-36. Trinidad looks to get by Loggins-Burl, gets it to J-Dub. His three is good. And Oklahoma City has it back within 4. 43-39. D'Angelo Russell gets the screen. Russell throws up a three, and that one is good. A quick response by D'Angelo Russell. 7-point game. Loggins-Burl with it. Tries to get isolation with Trinidad. Around the screen for Mobley. On the drive. Layup is good. Double figures in the first half for Rolog as he gets it in the left corner. Pump fake. Drives in. Off balance. That one is good. Counted and a foul. We have gotten the full Roman Loggins-Burl experience in this series so far. Game 1, he was our best player. Game 2, he was a liability. Here in Game 3, he has gone back to playing awesome. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets that one through. Mobley is it ripped away by Shai. He tries a little acting there to get the foul. Won't happen. Wide open inside. Thontavious Spirit with the and one. One of the backup bigs. OKC is experimenting a little bit, given that they don't really have another center on the roster other than Holmgren. Odd that both of them are in the game at the same time, but okay, as D'Angelo Russell banks that one off the glass. Cason Wallace on the drive. Nifty move. Layup is good for Wallace. 55-46, under a minute left in the first half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander around the screen. Pops one up, and it rattles home. A long two for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This is a 7-point game. Shot and game clock pretty much even. Shai takes his time with Stokes. Shai with 5. Gets the screen. Long three. No good. Miller with the rebound. D'Lo will not heave it up at the end of the first half. And the Golden State Warriors currently lead by 7, 55-48. We did not have the lead for much of games 1 or 2. It was the end of the game where we really built up our lead. Today, though, it's been a little different. We've been in control throughout. Now, again, could be worse. OKC was down by 12 halfway through the first quarter. Loggins-Burl leads the way with 13 points. He's been really good. A couple of highlight plays for him. J-Dub with 13 as well, although Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been a little bit more quiet so far in this game as we move into the second half. This feels like a must-win game for the Thunder. They know they cannot go down 3-0, so they've got to play better. There's J-Dub with the slam. Of course, we've never had a 3-0 comeback in the history of the NBA playoffs. Salih spams dribble moves, sidesteps, left side, bang! Long three. That was about 4 steps beyond the line. In isolation, spamming dribble moves. That's one of those TikTok AAU type of shots. You know, with the fancy green jerseys, is Cason Wallace. Hits a 3 right back. Wallace again. That time it's off the mark. Would have brought the lead within 2. Springer to Kuminga all the way to the rack. Quiet game scoring-wise for Kuminga. He only has 7 points. He's had his fair share of misses so far. Has not been his best start, as that one is no good. Loggins-Burl with the contest. Springer with the rebound, his 10th. Looks to take it all the way. Counted and a foul! And one for Jabari Springer. The Warriors are playing great out of halftime so far as the lead is up to 10. Big time 3 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, did they need that one. Shai only had 9 in the first half, looking to really get things going here in the third quarter. His team knows they need him to start this rally. Step back jumper is good. Lead within 5. Now a chance to make it a 1-score game. Wallace, no good. The Warriors tried to draw the charge. Wallace tried to make sure he didn't foul, and that causes the missed layup. Step back, Salih with the release. He's got a dozen off the bench. 65-58. Wallace, Avdia, Pump fake. In with the slam. I don't know why Jabari Springer got faked on that one. He was just kind of running, but okay. It happens to the best of us. Here is Williams in. Layup is good. And it is a one-score game. Golden State's got to call timeout. They've struggled over the last few minutes. Here is Leonard Miller with it on the drive. Miller swings it out for Jacoby Walter. Walter, open three, off the screen, is good. His first points of the night, 70-62. Springer playing smothering defense on Shea. He's able to get off of him. Mid-range jumper is good. And Shea's got 7 here in the third quarter. A jump ball, won by Springer over Chet Holmgren, even though Holmgren's got a few inches. Pause. Walter jacks up a 3, and it's good! Jacoby Walter launches it up. Much easier 3 for Chet Holmgren. He was wide open, uncontested, right on the line, as it's a 6-point game. Got to give OKC credit. They continue to hang in there. We've held the lead pretty much the entire game. We've held control the entire way, but the Thunder are still very much in it. 8-point game now. Stokes tries to toss it up for Mobley. Doesn't work. Will keep the ball, though, as the Thunder make some switches. It looks like basketball needs to be saved. Aaron Wiggins is into the game for Oklahoma City. It is Kuminga on the baseline to inbound. He's got Mobley! A really nice cut by Evan Mobley. When you have guys who know how to pick their spots off the ball, that makes the offense so much more dangerous. Shea matched up with Stokes. Drives right. Layup is good! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's been so much more impactful here in the third quarter compared to the first half, which they've certainly needed from him. The lead hasn't really changed, though. It was 7 at halftime. It's 8 now as Mobley swings it for Loggins-Burrell, beats the shot clock. Contested mid-ranger is good. Trinidad brings it up. It's poked away. Roman Loggins-Burrell with the slam. 4 points in about 4 seconds for Rolog as he powers it home with some authority. 12-point game. Wiggins, step back 3 is good. He wanted to make sure he got that extra point. Nice shot there by Wiggins as it is a 9-point game. Wiggins gets it up for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here towards the end of the third. Shea is matched up with Jonathan Kuminga, taking his time so far around the screen. Shea for 3. No good. Mobley the rebound. Stokes launches it. Nearly gets it there. That'll wrap up the third. Our 7-point lead goes up to 9. A strong quarter for Golden State. 1 more to go, and we will have a 3-0 series lead. Who could have potentially seen that coming at the beginning of this series? As it is Walter! Up and in with a foul. Geronimo Trinidad is called for the contact. 84-74. Russell for 3. That one is no good. What we don't want is exactly what happened in games 1 and 2, but obviously the other way for the Thunder as they get the layup with Wiggins. We know teams can get hot in the final 5 minutes. We've done it 2 games in a row. If we can do it, why not them? Walter, a left wing 3. He's got a dozen, all of which have come in the last few minutes. Jacoby Walter's given us a really strong second half. He's playing well right now. Around the screen, Wiggins for 3. The lead hasn't really changed, but Aaron Wiggins is keeping him in the game. He is saving their chances of winning this one. Stokes wide open. 3 rattles home. Kachai Stokes had plenty of space, and he drills it up to 11. Topic now. That one, toilet rolls in. Both teams are lighting it up from beyond the arc right now as the Warriors are going to call time with under 7.5 to play. 8-point lead for Golden State. Stokes looks to get someone off the screen. Instead, he's going to get a screen for himself. Tries to lob it up for Springer, is unsuccessful. J-Dub ends up with it. He finds Nikola Topic in his 4th year, hailing from Serbia. Out to Wallace. Wallace up for Trinidad. Line 2 is good, and it is a 2-score game. Now a 3. Avdia! Pardon, that's a line 2. I thought he was beyond the line, but the lead is within 4. The Thunder are closing the gap. We've got a score here. Stokes on the drive. Blocked at the rim! Oh, man, what a play for OKC. It's Avdia with the snuff. They can make it a 1-score game. They can make it a 1-point game. Trinidad. Bang! We were up by, I think, 12 here in the 4th quarter. 17-6 run for OKC over the last couple of minutes. As that is a loose ball foul on Evan Mobley. He wasn't even really near the play. 1 point game. Warriors would get it right back, though. The Thunder did not score on their following possession. 5.5 to go. We've got to get a bucket. Kuminga, deep three, is good! Jonathan Kuminga with a huge make. We needed that one desperately. Lead is up to 6. Here is Holmgren on the drive. Pull-up jumper is good. His ability to score like a guard with the ball is so impressive. 4-point game, 4 minutes to go. Salis moving mid-ranger, no good. Springer the rebound. He has Mobley. Back to Springer. We saw the mismatch and wanted to exploit it. 12 points, 14 rebounds tonight for Jabari Springer doing the dirty work. 97-91. Shea for 3. It's good! Salis was all up in his grill. I don't know how he made that shot. 99-96 with 3 to go. Here is Shea in the corner. Here is Williams for the tie. It's good! 99-99. We've got a ball game. The opposite of games 1 and 2 where we played so well down the stretch. Now it's them doing it. Loggins-Burrell out to Mobley. Thought about the shot, but he realized, I shouldn't be taking step backs. It's Salis. He's got 15. Matched up with Chet Holmgren. Chet's not going to let him drive in. Excellent defense by Holmgren, and now the Thunder can take the lead. Here is Shea with it. There's a foul. They will call it on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, a charging foul. That could be a huge break for us, although we did not score off the following possession, and they'll get another chance for the lead. Avdia launches a 3, and it is no good. Rebound by Salis. Here comes Golden State with 2 to go. Out to Jonathan Kuminga, matched up with Shea. We've got the size advantage here. Kuminga all the way. No good, he misses it! Jonathan Kuminga misses a bunny. Shea has it on the drive. Thunder can take the lead. He's doubled. We've got to get on Wallace quick enough, and we do. Shea matched up with Stokes. Step back, mid-ranger, no good for the lead. The Thunder do not want to put themselves ahead, do they? Just over a minute and a half now. 99-99. Kuminga around the screen, launches a 3. No good. Neither team can buy a bucket right now. These defenses are playing awesome. Jalen Williams out to Holmgren. Defense flying, and so is Holmgren! The Thunder up by 2. Golden State expected him to shoot it as soon as he got the ball. Completely mistiming that play. Salis is doubled. Stokes, pump fake. Mobley with it. Back out to Stokes. Just over a minute, trailing by 2. Around the screen for 3. Bang! Kajai Stokes puts the Warriors up by 1 with a minute to go. Here we go. What an ending we could be looking at. Shea, jumper. Yes! Thunder back up by 1. Get comfortable. This could be a long minute. Loggins-Burrell over to Salis. He gets it up for Kuminga. 45 seconds now. Kuminga up for Loggins-Burrell. Looking for the screen from Mobley. Loggins-Burrell inside. Floater up for the lead! Roman Loggins-Burrell. That was not an easy play to make, but he's able to create some space for himself inside and sends in the floater to put the Warriors up by 1. OKC calls the timeout. We've got our defensive lineup in the game, which is basically our regular starters. So Salis is out of the game right now. They're looking for Shea, I would imagine. They have scored well inside here in the fourth quarter. We've been over-aggressive in terms of our shot contests, leading to too many open shots in the paint. So I imagine they're going to try to do that again. So let's try to force him to shoot the ball past 10 feet. It's intercepted! Hey, that works too! They don't even get a shot off. Mobley is the one who makes the play, and we're going to dribble out this clock. The Thunder are not going to foul. Interesting strategy. Can't say I really hate it in their perspective, but they do have to get a stop. Loggins-Burrell only has 4 seconds. Loggins-Burrell, step back. Bang! The mid-ranger is good. Roman Loggins-Burrell with the 2 biggest shots of the game. Puts us ahead with 40 seconds and puts us up by 3 with around 10. Shot clock unplugged. OKC is out of timeouts. I have to think they're going to go for the 3 now. Yes, they theoretically could go for the 2. try to foul us, go for another shot. But since they're out of timeouts, I would think they're just trying to get the best look possible from 3 over the next 11.7 seconds. I would imagine Shea would be the one to shoot the shot, so I don't really want him to. Let's try to get the ball away from him. He has shot contested threes well today. I would trust somebody else contested to be less likely to make it. So here is Shea. We're fine with him shooting at 2. He's blocked! Mobley with the denial. Stokes to Kuminga, and he is fouled. That was not the shot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't know why he went in where Mobley was right there to block the shot. Stokes was guarding him closely. If it's a 3, it's one thing, but that just feels stupid. Kuminga misses the second one. Thunder are going to have to throw it up. Wallace at the buzzer, no good. It does not matter. The Golden State Warriors lead the series 3-0. We've got a bunch of closers. We've got guys who know how to finish games. We've learned from our experiences from last year and have carried them into this year. 3 very tight first-round games against a veteran, at this point, older OKC team. And we find ways to make the right plays over the last few minutes. When we needed somebody to make a couple of our biggest shots of the game, we called upon Roman Loggins-Burrell, and he delivered. 24 points, very efficient. And again, the floater with 40 seconds, the mid-ranger with 10, those were the 2 biggest plays of the game. Nobody else had more than 15. Salis was solid. Stokes, I thought, played another highly impactful game. Double-doubles for Springer and Mobley again. As for the Thunder, Shea had 23. He did not shoot the ball well, though, and he did not go to the line once, which is fascinating. That's his game, for better or worse, and we didn't let him play it. We made him beat us on the floor, and, well, he couldn't. 22 for J-Dub, 18 for Trinidad, 9, 13, and 2 for Chet Holmgren, who was pretty efficient, but I don't know what the deal is with Chet offensively. He averaged over 24 points per game in the regular season. I don't know if he has 24 points through these 3 games. Evan Mobley and Jabari Springer have made his life hell down low offensively, and he's still been a positive impact in terms of what he provides as a rim protector defensively. But for a guy who averaged more points per game this year than Shea, he's given him nothing on offense. And perhaps is it time to bring out the brooms? Something I would not have expected for either side coming into this series. Now, granted, it has been a competitive series so far. Yes, we lead 3-0, but all 3 of these games have been close. And down to the final couple of minutes, it's just that we've made the necessary plays down the stretch to win these games. And if OKC does lose, they're going to have some uncomfortable questions to ask themselves in the mirror. This core has made it to the Western Conference Finals once. They were expected to do far more than this, and I would imagine this team is probably going to trade one of their big guys away if they lose this game, as Kajai Stokes starts the scoring with a 3. Avdia triple off the mark. Stokes with the rebound. Here comes Golden State. Can advance to the second round today. Stokes loses it inside, and it's stolen away by the Thunder. Isaiah Joe in the starting lineup instead of Cason Wallace. The Thunder knew they needed to make a switch of some kind, knowing that their season is on the line. If we do win this game, chances are we will get San Antonio in the second round. They lead 3-0 in the first against Portland as Jabari Springer makes the putback. It would be a little poetic if we get to play OKC and San Antonio again after our thrilling 7-game series with both teams a year ago, as Roman Loggins-Burrell hits the 3 and a quick start just like the last game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is no good. Jabari Springer with the rebound. Mobley. Loggins-Burrell drives left. Back up to Mobley. Mobley inside. Pump fake. Oh my God! Holmgren swats it to the ground. He is playing angry. Chet Holmgren with the denial. Avdia on the other end. Layup is good. Counted and a foul. OKC knows they cannot start off poorly. We had the big lead early, and OKC couldn't play catch-up. The biggest reason why we won Game 3 is because we played so well over the first few minutes and the last few minutes. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three, we're tied at 10. That's the exact response OKC needed, rather than continuing to falter when they were down 10-4. Loggins-Burrell puts his back ahead, though, with the layup. Spin move. Ooh, look at the style points as he gets it over to Kajai Stokes on the drive. Layup is good. The Thunder are certainly losing some defense, going from Cason Wallace to Isaiah Joe, and Stokes is going to look to take advantage. J-Dub is able to get the screen. Three rattles in, and the lead is within one. Really fascinated to see how both teams play this game. For us, I would hope we keep the pedal to the metal. Do not treat this as if you're up 3-0. Keep battling. Try to end this series as quick as possible as Holmgren blocks it off the glass. For the Thunder, it's about showing energy. Don't quit. I know, obviously, it looks unlikely, and so far, they have showed a lot of fight so far as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ties it with the top of the key three. We're knotted up at 16. Here is Stokes with it, throws it up and in. Kajai Stokes, that was unorthodox, but hey, 2 points is 2 points. He's got 7. 18-16 now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with it for three, and it's good. So at least just kind of stood there expecting him to drive, and, well, obviously he didn't. 19-18 now. Jonathan Kuminga with it. Drives inside with the jam. Kuminga with a grown man slam as it's 20-19. Here is Wallace with it. Wallace for three. That one is good. Thunder using him a little bit different. He is certainly going to need to play well, though, regardless. Kuminga on the drive with the poster over Chet Holmgren. Kuminga assaulting the rim twice as Leonard Miller pops it away from Avdia in the corner. Stokes for three, and it's good! Hide the weapons! Why is Kajai Stokes pretending to have the gun? He thought about doing the celebration in the last game and didn't. Today he just said, F it, I'll do it and take the fine. As he does the old 1-2 John Morant. Shai with the slam. Stokes on the drive, no good. You can't be pretending to wave around a gun and then miss the layup on the next possession. That is inexcusable. As the layup is good for J-Dub. Thunder back ahead, 26-25. Here is Nikola Topic with it. He swings it up. Denny Avdia, his foot was on the line, but the shot is good. Long two, 28-26, Thunder lead. Here is Salis over to Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga with it, pump fake. That one is good. Powerful play by Jonathan Kuminga. We're knotted up at 28. Here is Geronimo Trinidad now. He throws it down. It's been a really high-scoring first quarter. Both offenses playing well to start. Here is Salis with the jam. He just kind of slowly and quietly drove in, and then bam! Powerful dunk. 32-30, Thunder back ahead. Here is Salis on the drive. This time he goes for the circus layup. The ball goes all over and eventually into the hoop. 32-32, final seconds of the first quarter. Topic with it, gets it for Trinidad. Trinidad pulls it from 40, and it's no good. They inbounded it with like 10 seconds left on the clock, and that's the shot they got. Okay, 32-32 through one. Both offenses playing really well up to this point. Shooting the ball well, scoring inside well as Springer's pass is tipped and stolen away. Nobody in front of Aaron Wiggins as he dunks it in. Loggins-Burrell nearly caught up. Good hustle, but is unable to make a play on him. Springer on the drive. Layup is good. Switching from the right to the left. Counted and a foul. 36-35 now. Here is Trinidad with it. Matched up with Walter. And Trinidad punches it in. A sleek and sly slam. Loggins-Burrell tried to contest it, but he also kind of made a business decision there. 3-point game. Miller, this is barbecue chicken, baby. All the way with the floater. He's faster than Chet Holmgren, and he knows it. 38-37. Here is Wallace with it. Up to the top of the key. Holmgren on the drive. Layup is good. That will be a defensive foul. D'Angelo Russell tried to set his feet. They call him for the blocking foul. 4-point game. Pump fake. Defender goes flying. I mean, he went from one side of the floor to the other. Holy cow. Loggins-Burrell makes the layup, 41-39, 7 to go in the first half. Here is Wiggins. Trinidad, good look for three. Well-executed play. by head coach Mark Daignault and the Oklahoma City Thunder. 5-point lead. Here is Kajai Stokes. Oh, it's barbecue chicken. It's lunchtime, baby. Holmgren, though, not making it easy, but it doesn't matter. Kajai Stokes has a dozen. He's playing really well on offense to start as Springer is doubled. Passes it out too late, and the Thunder get back in their defensive set. Kuminga on the drive. Layup is good. Didn't matter that he had two men draped over him like that. The cum bucket is still able to finish. As Geronimo Trinidad hits the three, 4-point lead, make it a 6-point lead for the Thunder. Stokes around the screen. Green Bean. He cuts the lead in half. That's 15 points in the first half for Stokes, the most he has scored in a playoff game this year. And we're still in the second quarter as Evan Mobley jams it in, 51-48. The Thunder have held the lead for most of the second quarter, but kind of like the last game, just the opposite teams, we're continuing to hang in there. OKC with the dunk, OKC with the steal, and now it is Nikola Topic with it. He is doubled. Over to Williams, back to Topic for three, and it's good. Best offense is good defense. Topic is the one who forced the turnover. He hits the long ball. It's a 7-point lead for the Thunder. Late in the first half, Mobley gets the screen, drives in. Evan Mobley with the reverse layup, not even looking at the basket. 58-51. Warriors looking for their last shot to be a success. D'Angelo Russell for three. It is no good. Here comes OKC. They will get the last shot of the first half. Isaiah Joe with it. He's doubled. Inside, Williams, no good. Williams again, no good. I don't know if the second one's going to count. It's not going to matter. He didn't make it anyway. 58-51. The Thunder ahead. Let's look at where we are in this playoff bracket. I mentioned that the Spurs are up 3-0, and if everything holds up, we could be looking at a rematch with them. Both of the number one seeds are doing well, but I cannot say the same about the 2 seeds. The Pacers and Rockets have combined to go 1-5. The reigning Eastern Conference champs trail 2-1 to Atlanta, and the Rockets are down 3-0 against the Lakers. I do want to point out that the Lakers winning or losing the series will not impact our draft pick with them. That's only based on regular season record for the playoff teams. Still, wild to see them doing what they were doing, considering they were out of the playoffs for most of the year. Off the missed three, here comes Golden State to start the second half. Loggins-Burrell up and in. Roman Loggins-Burrell now in the double figures. He's having another really efficient game, much like Game 3, as Shea misses inside. The Thunder need him to look like a true MVP caliber star player in this second half, as Springer makes it a one-score game with the slamma-jamma. 58-55. Mobley thought about the three for the tie, won't take it. Stokes in the corner leads the Warriors with 15. Deep three is good. He is not missing from beyond the arc, and we are tied at 58. A disastrous start to the third for the Thunder as Chet tips up the lob for the lead. The roof of this place would have exploded. Williams inside, it's intercepted. Jabari Springer steals it away. Springer drives in, looking for the lead. He is doubled. Out to Stokes. Open three. No good. Again, the roof off of this place if he made that shot. Stokes has shot the ball a lot in this game. 14 attempts. He's made 7. Jalen Williams for the lead. Not for long, though. We're tied at 60. Here's J-Dub with it on the drive. He is in. Counted and a foul. Loggins-Burrell tries to swipe for the ball, and it backfires. The only way he can get a stop is by fouling. 3-point game. Mobley with the dunk over multiple defenders off the pick and roll with D'Angelo Russell. 63-62. Here is Cason Wallace with it. Around the screen. Wallace for three is good. And the Thunder are up by 4. 66-62. Wallace on the drive. He is blocked! It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Roman Loggins-Burrell. Miller on the other end with the slam. What a sequence by Golden State. Great offense, great defense, lead within 2. Someone's open in the corner. It's Joe. He passes it up. Top of the key three is good for Jalen Williams. 69-64. Thunder holding on to their lead. They won't let us ahead, but we're continuing to keep it close as Loggins-Burrell gets the dunk. As I said earlier, it's literally the exact script from Game 3, just the teams have been switched. The script writers got lazy. Wide open three is good for D'Lo, and hey, look at the scoreboard. Nice. 69-69. Who is the one who will break the streak? Avdia launches a prayer, and it is answered. His three puts the Thunder back ahead. 72-69. Avdia, much easier three. Of course, now he misses it. But Holmgren is there for the offensive rebound. Flailing to the ground, gets the putback. 5-point game. Mobley wants to drive in. He wants to leave Chet in the dust. Belts by him. Too easy. 74-71. Here is Russell up to Jacoby Walter. Walter drives in. Nice move by Walter. He's known as primarily a perimeter player, but he's got some bag work to him, it looks like, as well. Step back. Nice move on the jab by Nikola Topic. 76-73. 2 minutes to go in the third. D'Lo lobs it up. Oh, me! Oh, my! Evan Mobley violated Nikola Topic. That was filthy, especially with the step over at the end, staring him down. OKC with a lob themselves, a little less flashy than ours. 78-75. Russell pull-up jumper this time, and that one is good for D'Angelo Russell. He's got 5 and 5. He struggled in the 2 games in OKC, but has been better here at home. Trinidad. Pull-up mid-ranger is good. That is aesthetically pleasing hoops. Geronimo Trinidad with 16. Off the miss. Springer with the board under a minute left in the third. Springer matched up with the much smaller defender. He's now doubled. Kuminga, open three. Ties it at 80. Jonathan Kuminga knots this one up. Now the Warriors are going to have the last shot. Salis only has 5 points. He has not had a great game. Looking to get someone open off the screen. Out to Kuminga. Jacks up a triple, and it is good! They will count it. Kuminga had to throw it up, heavily contested at the end of the third, and he puts the Warriors ahead. 1 quarter away from completing the sweep. We have not led for most of this game, but we are up now, playing well late in the third, as it's now a 4-point game. Here's Isaiah Joe, wide open three. You cannot give him any semblance of space off the catch because he's going to make the shot. Oh my goodness, Roman Loggins-Burl, what was that? He's a magician. Look at him cock it back and lob it off the glass, not looking, backwards. I don't know why he took that shot, but it went in. Good play by Geronimo Trinidad. We're tied at 86 off the three. Pump fake. Defender goes flying. Salis' floater flying up and in. 88-87 now, under 8 to go. Here is Topic. He's got Isaiah Joe. Joe in. Layup is good. Thunder back ahead. It's now 89-88. Make it 91-88. Stokes with it. He's got Russell off the screen. We are tied. Back and forth here in the fourth as we're knotted up at 91 following Thunder possession. Wallace throws it up and it's good. Cason Wallace chucked it with 13 on the shot clock. The shot selection from both teams at times has been shaky today. Stokes for the tie. 94-94. Both teams are lighting it up from deep. Stokes is doubled. Avdia, lawn 2. That one is good. Oklahoma City back ahead. Both offenses playing really well right now. And right as I say that, it's Avdia with the interception. He's got Jalen Williams. Williams in the corner. Wide open is Cason Wallace. How did he get that much space? 5-point game now for the Thunder. What a huge turnover and a huge three. They're not done. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings the lead up to 8. The Thunder know they're playing with their season and possibly the final chance with this core, with this big three. As Loggins-Burl is in with the jam. He's done a little bit of everything tonight. 19-5-5. Here is Shai. He is in for the dunk. 8-point Thunder lead. They're looking to hold on to the lead. They have not done so over the last couple of games when they've been up. They forced the miss there. Here's Shai. Lobs it up. Trinidad somehow catches it. I thought our defender was going to easily grab it out of the air, but Trinidad coming in silently with the dunk. And now it's a 10-point game. Now we've really got to get going. Springer Post up on the smaller defender. That one's good. Nearing a double-double. He's got 9 and 9. 8-point game. Mobley gets the screen for Kuminga. Pump fake. Barbecue chicken. He misses the layup. That was a good late defensive play by Shea. On the other end, layup is no good for the Thunder. Ball don't lie. Avdia with the miss. Kuminga on the drive. Wide open lane. Lead is within 6. This game is not over, folks. 106-100. Quick three. Holmgren, no. Rebound by Loggins-Burl. Here comes the Warriors. Bounces it for Springer. Springer, pump fake. Layup is good. We are within 4. The boys are battling back again. This feels a lot like game 1. OKC's got to make some shots here down the stretch. Oh, wow, what a play. They were fully expecting Shea to pop out, shoot the 3, or have Chet pop out beyond the arc. We did not expect him to roll. Really nice job selling that one as the roller. Trying to get the pick and roll involved here. Springer's trapped in the corner. Mobley, that should have been a foul. Holmgren did not give him a spot to land, and he hit him. Thunder will keep the ball. Up by 6, under 2 to go. Isaiah Joe inside. Passes it for J-Dub, who makes the layup. And it's an 8-point lead. 16 tonight for Jalen Williams. Loggins-Burl around the screen. Takes it all the way to the cup. Too damn easy. Following possession. Trailing 110-104. Stokes posts up on Isaiah Joe. He knows he's bigger and stronger. We'll have the double by Chet, meaning we've got to get it to Mobley. There's only a couple seconds left. Loggins-Burl's 3. Off the mark. We were hoping for some of the luck we got from him late in game number 3. J-Dub, spin move. Pushes the defender off of him. That's not a foul, though. I unfortunately think that's the right call by the officials. Pushed him off a little bit, but it wasn't egregious contact. 8-point game, under a minute to go. We've got to shoot the ball quick. Loggins-Burl, screen 3 is good. That's a start. Lead is within 5. Now, how do we manage this defensively? We're going to have to foul at some point. It's really a matter of when. Trying to poke the ball out, and yeah, it didn't work. Figuring we might as well just play the foul game at this point. There's no reason to wait. Another idea, though, would be baiting them into a shot. Try to get it off early in the shot clock. Hope they don't make it, and we can make it a one-score game with the ball. Avdia with it. We're not fouling. We're going to try to bait him into a shot, but we don't want to leave him open. Problem is, Shea is too damn shifty. Rolog certainly did not expect the sidestep to come, and now we've got to start launching some stuff up. There's a start! Kajai Stokes with a deep 3. It's a 4-point game. Isaiah Joe is fouled. He will go to the line, shoot a pair. First one for Joe is good. It rattles in. One of the better three-throw shooters in the league. Salis is in. He has not had a great game, but we still need him out for what he provides as a scorer. We know he's probably the best shot maker on our team, and his ability to space the floor makes it easier for everybody else to get open, as he will get the ball. Salis on the drive. Quick layup. That works. Very easy play. Lead is back within 4. Joe is fouled yet again, as Stokes sends him to the line. First free throw is good. Second rattles out. Springer with the rebound is 10th. That's a double-double. We've got to move fast. Loggins-Burl drives in, and he powers in the poster over the defender, Avdia. Oh my goodness, what a slam. Leads within 3. Joe fouled and bear-hugged by Stokes again. He would make the first one. Big second one for Isaiah Joe. And it is no good. He misses it. 4-point game. The Thunder have not been clutch at the line. Here is Salis. Wide open. 3 is off the mark. Oh, man, that was our chance. With the missed 3 throws by Joe, they gifted us on a silver platter a chance to come back miraculously, but we had to hit the open 3 by Salis. Avdia makes them both. We're going to use our last timeout, and basically the plan is get somebody open from 3 and launch it up. We don't really have any other choice at this point. Springer is the one who will inbound. Kuminga's open. His 3 is no good. Rebound by Avdia. We are not going to foul. And this game is over. The Thunder keep the series and their season alive. 120 to 114. Really competitive game again. All four of these matchups have been super close, but this time, finally, for OKC's sake, they are the ones who were able to get the win here. I thought the guard play, at least from our starting guards, was terrific. 26, 6, and 6 on 10 of 13 shooting. For Roman Loggins-Burl, through 4 playoff games, he's averaging nearly 22 a night on 69% true shooting. He is balling. 24, 4, and 4 for Stokes. He had a lot more misses, but still had a good game. 11, 11, and 7 for Springer. 16 for Kuminga. Salis was not great, only 4 for 10. Missed the big 3 late. His only attempted 3 of the game, oddly enough. His other shots were all from 2. Trinidad with 21. Shea with 20. Interestingly, Shea only played 18 minutes. As far as I'm aware, he didn't get hurt. I cannot really explain that one. Interestingly enough, in the 18 minutes he was in the game, he was -4. In the 22 minutes he didn't play, the rest of the team was +6. I would say that's correlation without causation, though. I don't necessarily think it's his fault. And in the most important game of the season, to have your best player playing 18 minutes is criminal. I really don't get it at all from OKC, but they do keep the series alive, pushing us to Game 5, which will be in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.